No hell below us. Above us, only sky.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times the boys parodied pop culture.
But that's exactly what William Butcher did. He murdered Vaught Vice President Madeleine Stilwell using upwards of 30 pounds of C4.
For this list, we're looking at the funniest and most creative ways this dark superhero show made fun of TV shows, movies, viral videos, and online trends. We won't include times they made fun of specific characters because they warrant a list of their own. What's your favorite parody from the boys? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. American Hero.
Livewire. Please hang up your cape and go.
2 contestants will win coveted slots in the 7. So who will go home, and who will be the next American hero?
In the universe of The Boys, Vaught decides the best way to get new members for the 7 is by searching for them with a competition show. The reality TV program American Hero becomes both a pivotal part of the plot and a great parody all in one. This soup show uses the same dramatic camera angles and mansions audiences are likely to see on staples like The Bachelor. When the participants aren't on camera, they acknowledge how fake some aspects of their reality show really are.
We're running lines, actually.
For a reality show?
Right. The reality behind the reality.
Yeah.
And the finale of the program features shocking last-minute twists that were actually heavily planned. American Hero perfectly skewers the imagery and production secrets people expect from reality TV.
Final new member of the 7 is... Lord of the 7 Seas, the Deep.
Number 9. A-Train gets blindsided. Near the end of Season 3, A-Train learns he'll be getting a film that will tell an over-dramatized and not entirely true version of his life story.
You're a roughneck gangbanger from the South Side, slanging that yayo, when a track coach, we're thinking Tom Hanks, teaches you a more civilized way.
The fact that his story centers on an inspiring white person helping a young African-American athlete is a direct shot at the real plot of The Blind Side.
Tony here's your quarterback, all right? You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me, how you have my back, how you have his.
What makes this reference more clever is what happened behind the scenes of the actual film. Although The Blind Side was sold as a close adaptation of Michael Oher's life, the actual athlete said certain aspects of the film were heavily exaggerated. It seems like both the real and fake versions of Hollywood aren't afraid to mess around with a biopic's truth.
That's not at all how that happened. My brother's my coach.
We're out to Sir Julian Fellows to write, so.
No, I'm not doing that.
You're gonna love it.
Number 8. Chimps Don't Cry.
You know that chimps are physically incapable of crying. But that doesn't mean they're not crying on the inside.
Former heroine Crimson Countess was more concerned about the welfare of chimps than the lives of human beings during her time on the show. In an attempt to raise awareness for the primates, she releases the song Chimps Don't Cry. The show's glimpse at an accompanying video shows images of sad animals throughout. But the full version's over-the-top visuals and lack of subtlety in the lyrics make it impossible to take it seriously.
You can tell they're hiding, 'cause their eyes stay dry.
Ultimately, it's a near-perfect recreation of the long-running animal rights ads that feature singer Sarah McLachlan's Angel. Although the real commercials are often made fun of for being too sad, they have actually helped raise millions of dollars. We hope Crimson Countess did the same with this hilariously dramatic video.
No, chimps don't cry.
Number 7. The Mesmerizer. The concept of a mind-reading kid solving crimes actually sounds like a great premise for a show.
But there's only one person who can see inside their hearts and read their minds.
When this idea was brought to life on The Boys, the creators couldn't resist poking fun at classic programs too. The blue and red font used for the Mesmerizer title mimics graphics used for shows in the Law & Order franchise. Additionally, the young lead character Mesmer plays is named Lieutenant Hauser. That means he shares a last name with a teenage prodigy from a classic medical drama.
Also, I'd like to send him to nuclear medicine for a cardiac scan at 9:30.
Thank you, Dr. House.
As icing on the cake, both Doogie Howser and Mesmer are played by actors who were huge child stars. The amount of surface-level and meta jokes underneath the mesmerizer turned it into a brilliant and layered satire.
Yeah, fan of the show?
Oh, nah, man. I've never seen it.
Number 6. The Deep's Lifetime movie. After the Deep publicly breaks ties with a shady organization, his story is brought to life with the hilariously over-the-top Not Without My Dolphin movie.
Mr. Adana, tell me the truth. Are you having me followed?
I had to find out if you were putting the church first.
The end result looks like a parody of a film you would find on the Lifetime network. Over the years, this channel has been known for turning recent headlines into extremely dramatic movies.
A ripped from the headlines feature.
I know what schools are looking for and how to get you to check those boxes.
Inspired by true events.
The Deep's trailer tries to mimic the quick editing and dramatic text seen in Lifetime trailers. And since the real network is geared towards women, the Not Without My Dolphin goes overboard to appeal to the same demographic. But given the Deep's shady past with his female fans, we think we'll skip his made-for-TV movie.
I'm afraid that you have become a toxic personality, Deep.
Then you've left me no choice but to run.
Number 5. A graphic recreation of an Ant-Man theory.
Bad news is termites off the table.
What?
Vought just closed a big endorsement for him with Terminex.
We've been chasing termite for months.
Before Avengers Endgame was released in theaters, fans came up with a gross idea for how Ant-Man could defeat the big bad Thanos. Let's just say it involved the shrinking hero using his powers to get up close and personal with a certain part of the Mad Titan. Although this widespread fan theory never came to be, The Boys was not afraid to go there.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
The show introduced a hero named Termite who once freely used his shrinking abilities for very adult acts. But he gets in major trouble after he accidentally causes someone's death when he goes from small to big too soon. After seeing the gory results we cannot show a frame of here, we're glad Ant-Man never got that close to Thanos.
Good luck, Scott. You got this. You're right. I do, Captain America.
Number 4. Vought imagines a great parody. When Soldier Boy's explosion makes both famous people and citizens uneasy, the Deep swims in with a YouTube video.
We're all in this together, and together we can imagine a better world. Imagine there's no heaven.
He tries to reassure everyone by singing a cover of Imagine with a bunch of celebrity friends. The vertical video format and cameos made it a biting send-up of Gal Gadot's Imagine video.
And it goes like this. Imagine there's no heaven.
Although she and her fellow celebs had good intentions when they released it in the turbulent year that was 2020, it was heavily criticized. Many people didn't buy that celebrities with huge fortunes and homes could really relate to the struggles the average person was having. Even Gal Gadot herself later said the video was, quote, in poor taste. Ironically, the Deep's incredible parody may have actually been better received than the original Imagine video.
I hope someday you will join us.
Number 3. The Girls Get It Done campaign. A scene where many of Marvel's major heroines teamed up in Endgame divided viewers. While some saw it as an epic scene, others thought the moment and dialogue felt a little forced.
I don't know how you're gonna get it through all of that.
Don't worry.
She's got help.
The writers for The Boys let everyone know they had a negative view of the scene by satirizing the Endgame moment almost word for word.
But how are you gonna get through all of them?
Don't worry. Girls get it done.
But the show didn't stop there. When the extremely dangerous Stormfront attacks innocents, Starlight, Maeve, and Kimiko team up to stop her. Since all three heroines had their own legitimate issues with the big bad, their alliance felt organic and earned. It's amazing that the writers managed to make fun of a Marvel scene before playing it straight.
Girls do get it done.
Number 2. A-Train's soft drink ad.
This whole new thing you did, that is exactly what inspired this entire campaign.
To be silent is to be complicit.
So let's shoot the spot.
Pepsi found itself in the middle of a PR disaster after releasing an infamous ad with Kendall Jenner. During the commercial, she stops modeling to join in on a random protest that stops short of a bunch of riot police. Jenner decides to break the tension between the officers and the crowd with a can of Pepsi. Years after this ad was pulled because of a ton of negative backlash, the boys took the commercial concept and ran with it.
Where are all those people going?
There's a protest on the street.
A-Train, where are you going? Almost ready to shoot.
A-Train stands in for Jenner as he attends a protest and brokers peace with his branded drink. It's remarkable that the show hardly had to change a single scene for this parody to be just as ridiculous as the original ad.
We gotta listen to each other. A-Train's Turbo Rush energy drink.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Dawn of the Seven.
Rousing music. Hans Zimmer. Title card, Dawn of the Seven. Cut to black.
Throughout Season 2, members of the Seven make time to shoot a big superhero team-up movie. While the title is a direct shot at the name of a certain 2016 DC movie, the ruined city set and dialogue seem to satirize the plot of 2012's The Avengers. Dawn of the Seven also took aim at the popular Release the Snyder Cut campaign in Season 3. In both the real-world and fictional universe of The Boys, social media helped get troubled superhero movies released.
We had real talks about shelving the movie or at least dumping it on Vault Plus, but the fans spoke with those release the board cut hashtags. You guys, I love you.
Additionally, Dawn of the Seven accidentally parodied Doctor Strange 2 by also having a surprise cameo from Charlize Theron. The fictional movie's timely satire and longtime presence in the plot made it one of the show's best pop culture parodies.
What? Can't let you guys have all the fun.
Guess this means we're breaking up.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.